Joining us in the studio here on the couch is the City of Johannesburg's Mayoral Committee member for the Environment and Infrastructure Services, Nico Diaga. Morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm admiring your socks.
I think we're admiring each other's
I'm
socks.
thinking, wow, you know, who's who here, but beautiful, eh? So we are on the right track. Anyway, morning. On a serious note, we started in July. I remember talking to one of your officials about it, and we also spoke to you about it, that you're going to select a few suburbs where you're going to start piloting the separation at source recycling program. 4 months on, how has it been going?
Not without its challenges, as you rightfully said. At the same time, while we were rolling out separation at source, we also started with the process of insourcing former Josie at Work workers. That in itself, you can imagine, that was quite a lengthy process. And we're reaching conclusion. We've done quite well, and we've managed to employ a further just under 1,600, I think 1,560 people. Can be corrected on, stand to be corrected on that. But we have done quite well on the insourcing process. And that should then give us further capacity to keep the city clean. Until now, I hate to say, it hasn't quite yielded necessary results in areas like Alexandra, Kaya Sands, etc.
Why do you think it's not giving you the results you were hoping for?
I think what we possibly should not take our eye off the ball. In the past, we used Josie at Work, and we also had the EPWP program. Now, just because we insourced the former Josie at Work workers doesn't mean to say we can disregard the EPWP program. They should be, insourcing should be running in conjunction with. We get an allocation from national government for EPWP, and I think we need to use that.
Okay. So the biggest lesson has been it's not either or, it's both and.
We need to understand that we need to use both. We cannot do without the one. We get every single day I'm inundated with complaints about the cleanliness levels of the inner city, about cleanliness levels in Alexandra. Now, Alexandra technically should not be, because that is where former Josie at Work workers that's now been insourced have been deployed to work. But areas like Kaya Sands and parts of Region A, that is a problem for us.
Another aspect, a smaller aspect, but I think it might reflect something bigger, when you started this, is that residents were going to be given specific bags for recycling. In my own household, my wife, Odette, was very excited about this program, and then a couple of weeks there were bags, those clear bags that were left, and suddenly it stopped.
There is no reason why that should have happened, I must tell you, and that's quite a concern. Our pick it up workers, I'll tell you, we've got to, let me give you an example of how it works. We rolled separation at source out to about 330 areas, suburbs in the city. We've got two types of contracts. You have the contract where City Power, it's a co-op, City Power, pick it up, use co-ops. But we provide the bags, the clear bags, we provide the vehicle, the driver, and then the recycling happens by the co-ops. So we assist people to do that. Then you have a separate contract with contractors in areas of Lenasia, Norwood, Midrand, where they use the blue bags. And that is where the contractor gets paid per household. First one is just the entrepreneurs without the funding to fund it themselves. And that was quite successful, I must tell you, in most areas. But where we have areas where our people are not delivering the bags, that is a concern for us.
Okay, now what's next? Very briefly, what are you going to be doing next to improve the assimilation of this program and support by residents?
Absolutely. What we now need to do is use the people that's just been insourced to go back to residents and start with the process of an education and an awareness program. I'm always careful to use education, it's so paternalistic, but to use our Josie at Work, former Josie at Work workers, to do the educational programs and to go out to communities through the necessary pamphleting if that is necessary, but workshops, talk shops, etc., to just sensitize people around the importance of separation
Okay,
itself.
thank you very much. We'll touch base again, I'm sure, in the early part of the new year
I cannot
to see
wait.
how it's been going on, and hopefully there'll be some improvement. That's Nico Diaga. He's a mayoral committee member in Johannesburg for the environment and infrastructure.